my kids, she joined since reception. So now she's in year 4. So she has been in the school for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And then throughout the years, there are change of principals and then head of primary school.
Yeah.
And then I can see that each time there's a new people coming in, new leaderships. Actually, there are a lot of improvements throughout the years. So with you joining this year, I did notice that there are a lot of plannings that you have done and execute well. And then even the online learning, I have to praise you on the online learning, because all the while there are teachers who are very dedicated, and then they prepare everything well. But I can see that even that since last month, the teacher in preparations and the teaching method is beyond my expectations. Everything is great, systematic. Teacher put up so many efforts, presentation slides, research materials, and then if the fixed schedule every day, so the kids have the constant learning every day, not interrupted by this pandemic and everything. I think it's wonderful.
Oh, that's really great to hear that, because we really have put a lot of effort into making sure that we deliver the best experience that we can. And as you can imagine, it's not easy. Obviously, with year 5, it's a bit less problematic because the children are older. And as you go further down the school, to maintain a level of concentration and enthusiasm for online learning is really challenging for our teachers, and it requires a lot of support from families as well. And sometimes the parents are not even around to do that. So with year 5 and year 6, it's a little bit different, of course. Oh, hello.
Oh yeah, my daughter is here as well.
Hi, nice to see you. Nice to see you. So it really is encouraging to hear that. But that was going to be one of my questions about how are you coping with everything being online. Now, hopefully it won't last too long. We're hearing a few different things about maybe coming back in January, but really at this point, who knows? We would rather it was all face to face than online. But as a family, how have you been coping with things online?
Actually, nothing much that I'll say. Actually, I'm very lucky to have a daughter who is very independent. She managed her own time, on schedule. So just some occasional helps when I get back to work on the work. But actually, she can cope on her own. And then some of the time you will see you hear that she complaining about it's so boring and something like that. But she did like get back to the concentrations and everything. So and then the teacher take notes of each of them in the class, and then ask them questions of their problems, and then listen to them. And then at the same time, they're able to interact with the teachers and the students, so with their peers. So I think that not much issue I hear from her on the online learning.
Right. Okay. And you mentioned that you're pleased with the way that we've been able to stick to the timetable. And
Yes. Yeah, my daughter might not think so, but I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect because I'm not at home. So actually, the school time, the fixed school time, actually keep her occupied, entertained as well, so she can talk to her friends sometimes. So for me it's perfect, but I'm not sure about her.
Yes, I know it can be really draining. I'm sure. As you know, I've got 2 children of my own, and they're in year 6, and I was asking them the other day, how do they stay motivated? And they said, no, it's actually quite easy for them. But I think that's down to the teachers making the lessons engaging, and also the opportunity just to see their friends online is really nice. Without that, I think it would be more problematic, for sure. But that's good that you're pleased with the level of commitment that our teachers are giving. Are you finding it's the same across all the subject areas?
Yeah, but I understand that language can be really hard to learn if by online. The other subject I think is fine. Maybe on the second language. Teacher take notes of each of them in the class, and then ask them questions of their problems, and then listen to them. And then at the same time, they're able to interact with the teachers and the students, so with their peers. So I think that not much issue I hear from her on the online learning.
Right. Okay. And you mentioned that you're pleased with the way that we've been able to stick to the timetable. And
yes.
Yeah, how
My
important-
daughter might not think so, but I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect because I'm not at home. So actually, the school time, the fixed school time, actually keep her occupied, entertained as well, so she can talk to her friends sometimes. So yeah, for me it's perfect, but I'm not sure about her.
Yes, I know it can be really